everyone. My name is Dr. Janani Krishnaswami, and I'm here to answer your questions about being a doctor. You all sent in so many great questions about what it takes to work in this field, and I'm excited to answer some of these questions for you. So let's get started. Was getting through school expensive? This is a really important question because a lot of times people just think that doctors make a ton of money and they don't think about the debt and they don't think about all of those things. It is very important to understand that medical school, yes, is very expensive. And some people are paying off their loans still after 15 years of practice or more. So let me break it down a little bit. Yes, medical school is expensive, but there are options. For example, many medical schools offer scholarships. I was very, very lucky, and there are some schools that will offer these merit scholarships, and I received a scholarship, so I did not have any personal debt from medical school thanks to these wonderful programs, and they do exist. So I went to University of Michigan, and University of Michigan is a wonderful institution. I can't say enough good things about them, and they had a merit scholarship program called the Dean Scholarship. And the great thing about this program is that when you don't have debt from medical school, you can make your decision about what you want to do in medicine without thinking about the salaries that you're going to make. So the natural thing is you can work with underserved patients. You can work at lower costs at areas that need more doctors. You can really help the underserved. And that's what this program was all about. And so there are programs like that at other medical schools, so ask around. The other tip I have in that regard is you don't need to go to the fanciest college that has the most, that has the highest or most expensive tuition. It's okay to go to a college where you get maximum scholarship, where you get maximum assistance, even if it's quote unquote, not the highest ranked. What's more important is that you do well where you are, do well on your exams, and you show that passion and you do those extracurriculars. Same thing with medical school. Yes, to some degree, there is some influence of those factors such as prestige and name and ranking, but in the end, a doctor is a doctor, and where you go to medical school, if you do the work and you really put your passion in there, you can go anywhere. And that example has been shown, over and over again by people who are cardiologists and top professions that have come from a variety of backgrounds, a variety of medical schools, a variety of colleges, and they are practicing amazing medicine. Some of the best doctors I know did not go to the quote-unquote #1 school in the country, but they are amazing doctors, and I would trust any of my family members with them. So let me reiterate that it is expensive, but it doesn't have to be as expensive. And yes, my advice would be try to choose the least expensive path possible because it will serve you well and allow you to really practice the way you want to. You won't have to only search certain specialties in order to pay off your debts, for example. How did you choose your college and med school? Okay, this is a good segue. So how did you choose your college and med school? So when I chose my college and med school, the #1 factor was where I thought I was gonna get a good education at the lowest cost. Because medical school debt is a huge problem, and it really, it's kind of like having handcuffs on how you wanna practice medicine. So if you have a huge debt load, it's gonna influence the jobs you're gonna take, the residencies you choose, where you're gonna live, all of these factors are influenced by your debt. But if you can get rid of the debt and pay off your loans, well then you have so much freedom in terms of how you wanna practice. So I was very aware that many, many different programs offer a wonderful education. I wanted something that was gonna give me top line education, but also not leave me in this significant debt that I'd be paying off for 30 years. So both college and medical school, I was very fortunate to get scholarships for both of my college and medical school. And I chose the college and medical school where I got full scholarships because that was a no-brainer to me. But luckily, they also happened to be institutions that provided wonderful education. I will say it's very important that while you want to go to a very good school, sometimes ranking what the school is ranked and the quality of education don't always go hand in hand. It's important to go visit and make sure that the vibe fits you and think about the classes you want to take and look at the course offerings. It's not always the case that that number 1 or number 2 school is going to give you the best education for your personality and your interests. Now, obviously, those are wonderful schools and I have nothing bad to say about them if that's your goal. But if you want to have, depending on how you want to practice and where you want to go, it's important to think about the costs associated and, where you would be happiest. And I think those are the 2 factors that I looked at. That's all the time we have for questions. I hope this was helpful. Everybody at UWorld wishes you all the best in your future careers and good luck.